So, at first, there was puppy love, as they call it, and that was confusing. Though I'm not under the impression that always works out for everyone anyway, it sometimes ended in hurt feelings. As I got older at the crèche, it was more on the part of the parents that nothing ever proceeded. Things were being said in the adult world about Mother and myself, and if they felt it necessary, they would nudge me, Esses, that is, Mother, or their own children to keep their distance. This is an old map trace I started a while back for some pony, but didn't end up needing. I don't have the ink right now to draw in fine details like I did for the border, but I still have other media. I'll start off and draw in charcoal. My mom had moved southeast to another village when she was gravid. This was for good reason. Boxton Clay Dust here is the area where she grew up. I visited this group of towns in her home region. Nick. What can I say right about them? They were very traditional, and to this day, if I venture that far north, I'm sometimes met with more than just the usual odd glances. It wasn't the best environment for my upbringing, and not so far from there, was Father. So, wisely, Mother decided to move us away before any of that came to issue. Eventually, though, talk reached us, and that's what caused the protectiveness of kids showing too much interest. She made very unique decisions in terms of consorts, as you might have guessed from my appearance. I feel like I'm attacking here, which is not my intention. Obviously, you can't talk to her to hear otherwise. But for these reasons of culture, nothing's ever gotten too far for me in terms of ovines, and ponies always seem to notice that there are other ponies. I'd reached a point where I'd rather stop, getting the impression that no one liked me, though Mother quickly noticed this, and we began to travel. As I've mentioned, we'd see places like Rambridge, make friends in Manhattan, we'd see Philadelphia and Baltimore, and even go as far south as the Hayseed. So, though not my decision, to some extent I was a rolling stone. Wow, that went on for a bit. Long story short, those are the reasons I've never really kept a relationship. It wasn't until years later that Polly explained what had happened, the reasons for the stigma, and why I was born quite this color. Since then, with a little more awareness, I'm quite sure I'm not cut out for all that. It's hard enough to care for your own needs, you know?